So we saw Sutta Maharishi describe all the avatars, and then now he continues and he says that the gross manifestation in the form of the material universe of the Supreme Being, who is pure consciousness with no material form, the gross manifestation has been evolved by Maya and its attributes such as the cosmic intelligence and superimposed on the Supreme Being. He says, Etad Rupam Bhagavato hi arupasya chidatmanah Maya gunair virachitam mahadadibhir atmani. So Bhagavato hi arupasya chidatmanah, of Bhagavan, the Supreme Being. Arupasya means who has got no material form. Chidatmanah, who is of the nature of pure consciousness. So this form of the universe, Etad Rupam, this gross form of the entire material universe, is superimposed on the Supreme Being, who is pure consciousness with no material form, through Maya. He says, Maya gunair virachitam mahadadibhir atmani, by Mahat and all the other principles that come out of Mahat. Mahat is the cosmic intelligence, and from the principle of cosmic intelligence comes out the five elements: space, air, fire, water, and soil, and the various senses of perception and cognition, as well as action and the mind. All of them come out of that, and through all these principles, starting with the cosmic intelligence and the five elements, the gross universe is projected on the substrate of pure consciousness. How is it done so? He says in the next verse, just as clouds are projected in space, or dust is projected in air, and the ignorant think the cloud to be a form of space, or dust to be in the air, when in reality the cloud doesn't affect space or dust doesn't affect air. Similarly, this gross universe is projected on the Supreme Being, who is the true seer. He says, Yatha nabhasi meghaugho renurva parthivo anile evam drashtari drishyatvam aropitam abuddhibihi. So abuddhibihi means those who are ignorant, without the discerning intelligence. They superimpose this universe as the form of the Supreme Being, just as clouds are seen as the form of space by the ignorant. So when clouds appear in space, the clouds do not affect the space. Clouds come and float in the sky. We think the clouds belong to the sky, but in reality the sky, which is space, Akasha, is not affected by the clouds coming and going. The clouds are just appearance in the sky in space. And same with dust particles. He says dust particles come and go in air. So air carries dust particles sometimes, fragrance of very beautiful flowers sometimes. Whatever it carries, the air is not affected by it. It is simply carried by air for some time and it vanishes, whereas the air simply remains unaffected. Similarly, he says the Supreme Being is unaffected by the coming and going of this universe. The phenomenal universe is projected on him, who is the true seer, Drashta. In him, the seen universe is projected. Aropitam means it's superimposed. So this is the fundamental ignorance, that we superimpose not just the universe but also the various apparent individual beings as separate entities in the universe. To see that the material energy Prakriti, which is Mahat, the cosmic intelligence, and its evolutes forming the universe as an appearance, is not a problem, but to ascribe to it various individual sense of being, that is to see multitude of individualities and thereby give room to the ego, which then results in various egoic problems such as comparison, greed, and so many others that come out of it that cause suffering. All of this is because of superimposing individual beings. It is like if we see clouds in the sky, it's one thing to see that clouds are all superimposed in sky, but if we imagine each cloud to be an individual cloud and we start projecting that the clouds are fighting with each other, then we get caught in it, and let's say we identify with one cloud, and then we create all these problems. So that's the metaphor, that if we identify with one particular aspect of this energy, which may be our body or which may be something that belongs to us, and we thereby create division within this energy as us and them or me and others and so on, then in this division we create suffering, and that is the nature of ignorance. Abuddhivihi means without intelligence, without true discernment. Therefore, here Sutta Maharishi says that true intelligence is to see that everything is an expression of the material energy of the Lord. As he said in the previous verse, it is coming forth through Mahadadibhir Atmani. So in the substrate of pure consciousness, the entire universe is projected through the cosmic intelligence. So therefore, every single activity of this cosmic intelligence, whether it's at the cellular atomic level or at the galaxy, at the galactic level, it is all an expression of the same energy. If you see a picture of the galaxies, and it is said that there are 100 billion galaxies, it's bewildering. And similarly, if we go into the nature of a single atom, it is bewildering again. So from the microcosm to the macrocosm, the energy of the universe and the intelligence behind it is so vast and incomprehensible. And this vast intelligence is an expression of the nature of Bhagavan, which is called Prakriti, which is the material energy. And therefore, if we recognize this, then we see that everyone acting in every form at all times and all places are simply various expressions of the same one supreme being, of this one cosmic intelligence. Everything is all various collections of atoms functioning in beautiful ways, whether it's animate beings or inanimate objects. And so the intelligence underlying the activities of every single entity is only the one source, which is the cosmic intelligence, which is Mahat. So that's why it says Mahadadibhir Atmani. With Mahat and that which comes out of Mahat, the cosmic intelligence, from the substrate of consciousness, the whole universe functions. Therefore, if we don't project a separate sense of identity and see it all as one expression, then we are free and we truly have intelligence. That is the definition of buddhi or intelligence, which is not intellectual understanding, but the right perception.